Alright, so I've got myself a ice coffee here. Just made it. It's made with raw milk, so very nice. But a lot of people ask like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I drink coffee? Should I go to bed at 10 p.m.? Should I do this? Should I do this type of workout? Should I do this business model? Should I do anything? And like my kind of like answer to any of those type of questions is like, okay, you can do it because I don't know, drinking coffee, you can have your opinion about it. I just drink it because I like the taste. I don't know if I actually get any sort of like benefit out of it or energy boost, but like I just drink it because I like the taste. But like people got to try more things. The problem with a lot of people in the world is that they ask too many questions and they don't do enough doing. I'm drinking coffee because I like the taste. Okay. Is it actually the best thing for my health? Probably not. There's better things. I could just drink the raw milk just like that, and that would be far much better for my health than just drinking it with coffee. But I just like the taste of coffee. All right. So what I'm trying to get at is like stop asking so many different questions. Like, should I do this? Should I do this type of training? Should I do this business model? Should I try this type of content? Should I mow the lawns today? Should I cut the trees? Bro, just do it. If you think it's the best thing for you and you think it's going to help you, then just do it. All right. If you like it, just do it. And you could argue against that and say, oh, but Harvey, like I like eating chocolate, but that's not healthy for me. Okay, eat it. If you feel shit the next day, then don't eat it again. Or don't eat it, keep eating it every single day. Just have it like once a week, once or twice a week. That's what I've learned because I used to be such an overthinker. I used to ask all these different questions. I used to try get all this kind of like verification from like everyone. I used to do so much like research, like, oh, should I try this business model? I'd like research for like hours instead of actually just trying it myself, like trial and error, and just experimenting it myself, experiencing what it's like, and then I can have my opinion on it. That's why I want to try so many different things, and I have tried so many different things in my life, in all areas of my life, because then I can have an opinion of it. A lot of people think they have an opinion on things, but they actually don't because they haven't actually experienced it. They haven't actually done it. All right, and obviously, like, there's so much information out there. There's so much information. We've got AI, we've got ChatGPT now, we've got Google, we've got all these like online coaches, and I'm an online coach myself, but like people ask so many questions, which is great. People want to improve, but some people ask more questions than they actually do the actual stuff. All right. And this is just inhibiting their like growth as a person, as whatever they want to do, because they make no progress. They just go round and round in circles, asking so many different questions instead of actually doing the actual thing and, you know, seeing for themselves. That's actually sometimes the best way to learn, and yeah, you're going to fail. And I think that's obviously another reason why people don't try things is because there's the element, there's the risk of failing, and failing hurts, failing sucks. And I've failed many, many, many times. But I think that's the best way to learn. That's the best way to grow because then you can have an opinion. You can learn what you shouldn't do next time. Let's say you tried a business model and you failed and you lost $5,000. Okay, I'm going to try a different business model. I'm going to try the same business model, but this time I'm not going to do that certain thing that I did last time that lost me $5,000. So just try things, bro. Just try things. If you like coffee, like I have my opinion about coffee, whether it's actually healthy or not. I know that it actually damages like the mitochondrial function, which is basically your body's engine. But so that's why I don't drink it every single day and I don't rely on it every single day. And there's so many other like studies and research and knowledge and facts about coffee and stuff like that. It's healthy, it's not healthy. You can get a bit like confused and you start overthinking and you start questioning things. You start asking all these people, "Oh, what do you drink coffee? Do you do this? Do this? Oh, I heard that coffee's bad. Oh, but I heard coffee's actually good." Bro, just drink it. Drink it if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't drink it. If you get a boost from it, if you get a caffeine boost from it, and it makes you work harder and you get more done, then drink it. All right. I don't drink it every day because I know it's probably not the best thing for my health, but I just like drinking it because it's just a different taste. All right, so you know, just experiment, try different things. I share what works for me. If something doesn't work, then I'll tell you. If you want to ask me that question, if you want to ask me, oh Harvey, what did you do that didn't help you? What's a food that doesn't sit well in your gut? I'll tell you. All right. If you want to know that stuff, if you want to know what works for me, I'll tell you. All right. But everyone is slightly different. Everyone's got a different environment. Everyone's got a different country they live in. Everyone's got a different like background. You know, injury history, sickness history. Like everyone's got a different past and present. All right. So that's all I got to say, really. Just try different things. This is what I do. This is what I strive for every single day. This is why I've tried so many different things. Even if they aren't considered healthy, I still try them because I just want to have an opinion. I want to experience different things. So I can, if people ask me, oh, what did you think of that? I'll be like, oh, it was okay, but I prefer doing this instead, or I prefer eating that instead. All right. Instead of just being that boring guy who's tried nothing in their life, instead they just ask so many different questions and they don't actually try things and then they never know because they're scared of failing and they're scared of that leap. You know, a lot of people are just here, but if you want to take that leap up to here, you gotta try things, you gotta fail, and then you'll get to there. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. It's really sunny out here. Look at it. So sunny. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee and then get back to work. Will I get a boost from this coffee? I don't know. I don't really care, bro. I just do it because I want to. That's another thing as well. One more lesson. Just do what you want to do. Stop, like, if it works for you, then keep doing it. If you don't get results and you keep doing it, then something's going to change. If I started eating McDonald's every day, and which I don't, but if I did, and I started getting super fat, I lost my six pack, I'm slower in the brain and running, and I start getting overweight, obese, then something's got to change because that's obviously not optimal health. That's not optimal performance. And unless you're just happy just being fat and obese, which is, I mean, if you want to be like that, then that's fine. There's hundreds of millions of people that are like that, and they're just happy being like that. But I'm sure I know that a lot of people, so many people want more than that. They want to be better than that, and they know it themselves. That's why you're put here in the first place. You want to reach your full potential. And for me, if I was fat and obese, I would not continue eating McDonald's. I would strive for more. I would strive to be better because I'm better than that. All right. So it's actually down to you. Like, what do you want, and how do you see your perfect life, your perfect like avatar, almost like no, don't put any pressure on yourself, but just how do you, how, what are you going to do to help you fulfill your full potential? And yes, you're going to have off days, you're going to have cheat meals, whatever, all that crap. But if you're doing something that's not getting you results, then something's got to change. If you want to be, you know, the best version of yourself. If you don't, then that's fine. Then eat your McDonald's, drink your coffees, have your Starbucks. I don't care. But just do what you want to do. Gosh, so many noises. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So do what you want to do, but try different things, and then you'll get the results you want because you learn. Okay.